What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE Day of Reckoning on the GameCube. It's that story mode, playing it through a PC emulator, and yesterday, I don't remember what happened yesterday. Oh right, my singles push, my Rey Mysterio push, and now today, a solid steel cage match on SmackDown. A little bit of beef with the dead man who picked that opponent for me, which is kind of annoying, but is what it is. And then, randomly, John Cena and RVD. Okay, I understand RVD. I made him tap out. But John Cena, for no reason? Why? This is your night. This is what you've been working for. Is it, Taker? Is it really? Just you and Rey Mysterio in a 10-ton cage made out of solid, unforgiving steel. Good God almighty. Solid steel. I want you to go out there and show Mysterio the true meaning of pain. I want you to beat him to within an inch of his miserable life. You got it. I'm looking forward to this after what he pulled last week. And after it's over, after your hand is raised in victory, after we've shown Eddie Guerrero and his friends that they're finished around here, you'll get to book the match of your choice at Survivor Series. Imagine that! Booking your own match at one of the most high-profile events this business has ever seen. This does not sound like The Undertaker, I'm sorry. You could choose to defend your tag titles, no. Settle a grudge, maybe. Or even challenge for the U.S. Championship. Yeah, okay, sure. I want you to think about that when you're in that cage tonight. Think about what this night will mean to your career. Think about Rob Van Dam and John Cena. Hey, this is a private locker room, buddy. What? Oh, they're running away. And RVD. Boom. Shouldn't have come in here. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah, power around him through the freaking bench. What? Okay. Sure. The match is still going to be in a cage, so I'm not really sure what that backstage scene really accomplished. But, alright, sure. Win by escape only. No pinfall, no submission, no door. I'm assuming it's all over the top of the cage. So, alright, let's do this. I'm bad at cage matches. Bad at cage matches. Anyway, welcome to Friday. Friday is here. I didn't want to hit the pinfall button. That was a mistake on my part. I want the slug sploder. All day, every day. Nope. Sorry, Mysterio. Not happening. Yeah, there is some news today. There is some stuff to discuss here today. But yes, it is Friday, which means Perplexing Pixels up in a few hours on this channel. And then Perplexing Pixels Uncensored up on the Patreon at the same time for, you know, $1 a month. That's just me plugging my Patreon. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep that shit to a minimum. I swear. Anyway. I hate doing it, but YouTube hates wrestling, so something's got to give here. Anyway. News. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the past, like, 2 days, 3 days about this whole Jim Cornette, Vince Russo, blood feud, which has been going on for, you know, the better part of a decade, because those guys don't like each other. And, like, legitimately don't like each other. And there's a lot of things in wrestling that perhaps you can say, okay, well, maybe, you know, it's all a work, and maybe it's kayfabe, and no. I believe that Jim Cornette legitimately wants Vince Russo to die and would be happy and dance on his grave. So, there was a bunch of stuff that all started when that Table for Three that was filmed at Mania with Cornette and Eric Bischoff and Michael Hayes for some reason as the third guy. And in that thing, they totally did some trash talking of one Vince Russo. So, he of course took exception to that, or perhaps he was just delighted that people were actually mentioning his name for reasons, and, you know, because that doesn't happen that often these days, because he's still Vince Russo, right? So, there was that, and then there was, he had challenged Cornette to be on his podcast, or to debate him, and basically, the story here is that Cornette was like, look, you know, he basically, to really just hammer this home, he was like, catch me outside. How about that? that was the crux of it was literally meet me somewhere. Meet me somewhere. That was the entire thing here, was meet me somewhere with no cops, no bats, no knives, just you and me, and we'll do this thing. So that's kind of, I wanted to do my finisher. What? I'm hitting A and B. There we go. All right, now, nope. Of course, we're facing the wrong way. Of course, slug exploder. So whether or not those two ever meet somewhere, that remains to be seen. But I definitely believe that Jim Cornette would just, yeah, that'd be definitely like. I don't know if this would be. Nope. How about you? Why? I'm not sure this will be enough for Vince Russo to eventually just shut up. But you have to wonder, is anything enough for Vince Russo to just shut up? For real, though. It's Vince Russo. This is the worst cage climbing thing in the history of mankind. I won the match. Bye, Ray Ray. I won the match. And a Sluggeroni in the solid steel cage to celebrate. Now, I can pick my match at Survivor Series. Guess what? It needs to be a singles match and not a tag team match. Player. There we go. The new ministry minus the Big Show for reasons. And here's Kurt Angle to be like, congratulations, you won your match. Guy, you did a good thing. Alright, now what? What up, Kurt? Well, Slug, after tonight, I must admit that despite your lack of judgment a few weeks ago, I didn't do anything. I am regardless still impressed with your singles ability. So much so that I am thinking about putting you up for a title shot in the next few weeks, provided that you win your next few matches and remain healthy. You know, Angle, I don't have a microphone, so how can you even hear me? I've been around for a lot longer, and I think I also deserve a title shot. You're probably right, Booker, but title shots don't grow on trees, and since there's only a couple to go around, we can't all have one at the same time. Yes, we can. It's called Triple Threat, Fatal 4-Way, Fatal 5-Way, Six-Pack Challenge, Battle Royal. Now can we? Anyway, as I promised, Slug has earned the right to book the match of his choice at Survivor Series. So I'm asking you now, what is that match going to be? Please don't let Taker decide for me. He probably will. He probably will. You know, that's not cool, dead man. As leader of the new ministry, I'll answer that. With our booking privileges at Survivor Series, the new ministry has decided on a WWE Championship match for him, probably, between myself. That wasn't the deal, Taker. That wasn't the deal. Fine. But let's also see if you can end this faction feud once and for all. You've got your championship match, Undertaker, but that isn't all. We're also gonna see a tag team match. Booker T and Slug versus John Cena RVD in a non-title Tornado Tag No DQ match. This feud needs to end once and for all, and it's gonna end next week at Survivor Series. So again, the illusion of choice, but no actual choice. Thanks, video game. A title shot granted. I bet you Taker wins that belt, and then eventually I challenge him for it at Mania. That seems to be the most logical conclusion to this storyline, I would imagine. Anyway, here we are, Survivor Series. Man, aren't I lucky? I get both. Both. A cage match and a tag team match in the same episode. This game just loves me oh so much. All of my favorite things. Chain Gang, You Think You're Untouchable, Word Life, Basic Thugonomics, etc. etc. And his name is John Cena! Ruck Fools! Now, this is no DQ, and it's non-title, right? So, I have to wonder what the point is. But also, I want a weapon. If you guys could leave me alone for a quarter second here and let me get one, that'd be nice. Or not. Just no, face the right. All right, we're gonna have a time here. I can already tell we're gonna have time here. RVD, No. Reversed it. So, they could be on Legend just to make us lose for, you know, video game reasons, which would not surprise me. So give me... No, what's under the... Crap! I don't know how to get... I don't know how to get under the ring here, so... I'm gonna get back in the ring here momentarily. Go to the other side and see if that actually solves the problem. I can get over here and then hit the... One of these. Nope. I don't know what button it is! That's a problem. That's a problem. Anyway, there is other wrestling news. There's been some... I guess because of some podcasts, there was some speculation about Austin Aries taking off some time to heal some nagging injuries. And when you consider that he kind of had those 3 matches... Whoa there, Mr. Chain Gang! With Neville, and still could not get the job done. And that kind of thing. It makes sense for him to get written off TV for a little bit. But also he has a book coming out, so I guess some kind of a book tour also makes sense. But yeah, it was not super clear on that podcast thing, what, if any, time off. But he wasn't on Raw, so who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so there's, I guess that's kind of a news story, sort of, but not really. I don't know. I don't know. I want to pick up a weapon, and I don't know how. There we go. There we go, RVD. Solid steel. Oh, he's inside of it. I should have done a thing, but I didn't. What even? I wanted to hit him with it, but that didn't happen. How about... Nice! Didn't go through the table, but nice. No, give me the... He's using the Booker T. What is even happening here? These tag matches are insane. On the trash can. Nope, not quite. Anyway, one final bit of news. I guess not really news, but something. So, here's the thing with any story about Vince McMahon, and the more ridiculous it sounds, the thing with Vince is that it's hard to tell what's real and what's not sometimes, because when the most ridiculous stories end up being true, then it's really easy to believe that anything else that is said about Vince's decisions could also be true. So, that's just to preface this, right? Because what I've heard, or what has been going around, is that the name TJ Perkins was shortened to TJP because Vince hates the Perkins restaurant. Now, logically, you would think, okay, they changed it to TJP because he was a heel then, you know? Like, you went face to heel, you change the name, and make it sound more tough, or whatever, right? That's what makes the most logical sense. And that's what I would think would be the case with Perkins. But the Vince thing, you know, would not surprise me. But again, I'm not going to necessarily believe it based on the information given, because yeah, it sounds ridiculous, and you want to believe that the most insane things about Vince are true, but that one sounds a little bit too on the nose for being the brand of Vince insanity that is usually the case. So that's just kind of my thought on that whole situation, is that, yeah, that's possible, but also, that's kind of dumb, and probably not. Probably not. So, we'll never know either way, now will we? Neckbreaker from John Cena. Booker T. Yeah, this match is going to end in some weird fashion, I can already tell. I can already tell. Headbutts. Yeah, it's... So, there are rope breaks, but it's no DQ. Like, because that makes sense. Oh, good God almighty, that bell to the face. Cena working the leg, and then drop kicking the referee in the back is not cool. Not cool, John Cena. Ruck fools, John Cena. Another bell. Another bell. And now he wants to do the attitude adjustment? No. Yeah. What? Oh, double team. Reversal maneuver. And now I get apple juice adjusted here? Or not. Because apparently he can't... Nope. What? Monkey flip. Nope. The Hangman's... whatever. This is a problem, Booker. We need to win this, Booker. Do a thing, Booker. Help me out, Booker. Cena's just House of Fire here. I'm just dead on my feet. Aha! I interrupted your 5-knuckle shuffle. How about that, John Cena? How about that, John Cena?
1, 2.
No RVD. I had a... Wow. So many specials right now. So many. There's a belt in the ring. Like a title belt. Here. Count it. Count it. Count it. Referee out of position.
2.
And he kicks out. If that ref had been in the right position, that wouldn't have happened. How about... Yeah, Tiger Suplex.
1, 2.
Oh, right in the ding-dong. Basically. Basically. I can't get up now. I am that hurt by John Cena's nonsense. Get up, RVD. Get up, RVD. Deal with this. Deal with this. Boom. Oh, he reversed it. Referee's distracted from the submission maneuver. Don't you dare tap out Booker T. Don't you dare. Don't you dare tap out Booker T. That would not be cool. And what is happening again? Booker T, do a finisher. Do a finisher, Booker. Taz mission! Taz mission to John Cena! That's it, he's got it locked in. John Cena's nowhere near tapping out. 1, 2, 3! We did it. We did it. I had Cena locked up. Booker T got the pin. And I think we're good here. Yeah, we're good. That's called teamwork, you guys. Teamwork. Making this team work. And that was non-title, so what was the point? I don't know. I don't know. So now we go watch Taker. Yep, he won. He totally won. Alright then. How about that? Well, it's been quite a Survivor Series for the new ministry. Undertaker, you are once again the WWE Champion, defeating your chief rival in the process. Just as I had prophesized. And Slug, you and your partner Booker T seem to have finished the job by defeating your counterparts in that tornado tag match. I may not always see eye to eye with your group, but I must admit that having dominating superstars such as the new ministry has been good for ratings. You have my congratulations. It's true. We want more than that, Angle. Last week, you told Slug that he'd get a title shot. Yeah, you said I'd get one in a couple weeks, if I kept winning. Actually, I said that I was thinking about it. And in light of your success this week, I think that I'll be granting you a well-deserved shot at the U.S. title, and that shot will be against a man whom you should no doubt be very familiar with. A man who won that U.S. belt right here earlier tonight at Survivor Series. A man you slug. Wait, a man you slug? A man you, comma, slug, comma, turned your back on just a few months ago. Yes, in 2 short weeks, your title shot will be against the new U.S. champion, Charlie Haas. That's kind of just not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. Don't get concerned. It's not a problem. Anyhow, that wraps up our fine Friday show. Obviously, plenty of videos this weekend. Tune in for those. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.